The day could be today that your career is over. Rest at the end, not in the middle. And that's something I always live by. I'm not gonna rest, I'm gonna keep on pushing now. There are a lot of answers that I don't have, even questions that I don't have. But I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll figure these things out as we go, right? And you just continue to build that way. So I try to live by that all the time.
Have a dream, sacrifice for it, and never ever rest in the middle.
And I came into the NBA, I was like, man, these dudes really don't work that hard. One of the things I would do is while everybody would be at the cafeteria work, eating and doing all sort of stuff, I just go back to the job. I just go back to the job. How can I show you that no, I have the edge? Well, you do it through training, right? So when I get up in the morning, my daughter goes with me.
4 a.m.?
4 a.m.
Good morning, y'all. Now, I'm gonna whisper because my household is still asleep. And if anybody knows me, I like to get up early to get a jump start on my day before my household wakes up. And also, forgive me, I'm under the weather a little bit, but I still have something on my heart that I wanted to share. I'm amazed at how many people have the mindset of wanting things quickly. And I blame social media for this. The reason being is on social media, you can post a picture and you get an instant result or instant reply, the instantaneous release of dopamine when you post something and you see somebody click the like button or click the heart, whatever the case is. I'm amazed at how many people expect that same thing out of life. Nobody wants to go through the process anymore. And with anything, there's a process. This is the way of life. It's even in the Bible. The Bible said there would be seed, time, harvest. We think that we supposed to plant a seed today and get a harvest tomorrow. It does not work like that. If life worked like that, you know how many people would be successful, would be wealthy, or have the lives that they desire? See, the problem is, let me go and plant this, and I want instant gratification. I want that instant result. But then, if they see behind the scenes of what it takes to be successful, oh, I don't want that. I'm looking for something quick. No, listen. Food that's put in the microwave, it's decent. If you busy and you want to get some food quickly, it's cool. Put something in the microwave. But that good old down-home cooking, that takes time. It's a process. That's why they call it a labor of love, because it takes time to prepare a meal like that, especially for your family. And with that saying, seed, time, harvest, people, that time part, it gets people. I've had people look at the way I operate using AI, right? But what they don't see or didn't see is me getting up 4 a.m., 5 a.m. As you seen in the video that I just played with Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality. Y'all didn't see the behind the scenes of me waking up early, pouring into myself, me taking the Google classes. Like Google actually have classes on AI where you can go and you can take, you have to pay for the certification, but you can actually take it and you can actually learn. But nobody's seen that part. They just see the fruit. It's just like a tree. You don't see the roots growing. You don't see that part. All you see is, oh, all of a sudden this tree has fruit on it. Everybody want to take the fruit, but they don't want to understand the process. You want things quickly. You want it, oh, let me do a little bit today and have a lot tomorrow. I wish it worked like that. I have poured into myself just with AI alone 4 years. Think about it. Why do you think they have colleges where you have to go 2 years, 4 years to get a degree? Why is it that you can't just show up, learn a little bit, and then all of a sudden you graduate? It's a process. And we don't want to go through the process. We want what we want. And you know, this is why I always say, before you get into business, if you thinking about getting into business, if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, the first thing that you want to start with is your mindset. Because mindset is everything. The way you think will be how you act. You can't just think in your mind that I want to show up today and I put in a little bit of work to get a huge result. No, in the words of my mentor, Myron Golden, if you be a little, you'll do a little, and you'll have a little. But if you be a lot, you'll do a lot, you'll have a lot. I didn't just wake up and God just sprinkled fairy dust on me and all of a sudden I just know the stuff that I know. No, plenty of mornings. Yesterday alone, I was up at 3 a.m. still studying, still learning things on AI. Even though I have the information that I have already. One of the wonderful people in our community, she called me an AI encyclopedia, but I'm still learning. I don't have all the answers. I don't even know all the questions that I'll be asked or all the questions to come up with. But what I do know is my work ethic. And a lot of people want huge results, but they don't have a huge work ethic. You want things quickly, but like for instance, I'll tell you this quick story and I'll end with this. It was a young guy, right? He said that he wanted to learn how to play basketball like Kobe Bryant, right? So his coach told him, okay, well, meet me at the gym at 5 a.m., right? 5 a.m. comes. The young guy don't even show up. All of a sudden, he comes straggling in at 8 a.m. Coach, like, where were you at 5? Oh, I can't get up at 5. You know, I gotta sleep in. Coach said, okay. Long story short, the young guy never got up at 5 a.m. Always at 8. Come strolling in the gym, ready for practice. All right. Game time come. Young guy think he's finna get in the game. Coach said, no. You gotta sit on the bench. And he like, why, coach? Well, if you were coming to the gym at 5 a.m., you would have seen that your teammates was here at 5 a.m. So what makes you think that you can just show up when you want to and just get ready to play in the game and you haven't showed up for practice like everybody else? Kobe Bryant wake up at 4 a.m. Him and his daughter, rest in peace to Kobe and his daughter Gigi, waking up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym while most people are still rolling over, wiping sleep out their eyes, getting ready to hit snooze on the alarm clock so you can sleep again, get some more sleep. But you want a great outcome. You gotta put in the work. What y'all see, like me being up at 5, 4 a.m., I've been doing that. This is nothing new. I've been doing that. And you know what? When I get up at that time, I'm putting in work. I'm not just up, just doom scrolling on social media. I'm putting in work. Because if you want to be the best, you have to put in the work. I'm amazed at how many people want greatness, but they don't want to put in, they don't want to do what it takes to be great. Instead of making changes, we make excuses. Stop making excuses. I don't feel good at all, but I'm still up. I'm still up. Yesterday, I didn't feel good at all. My throat was sore, nose running. I still did a meeting. I did a training on AI. I did a training. I got a training this morning in about an hour. I could be, I don't feel good. No, I've been showing up for myself even when I didn't feel good, because I know what I desire. And before y'all say, oh, well, that's you, no. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. In the words of the late, great Dr. Martin Luther King. Even in the Bible, it says that the greatest among you is those that serve. We gotta change the me mentality and feeling entitled. We are entitled. I want it my way. If it's not my way, then you're not helping me right. You're not showing me the right way. Because it's not what I want. Well, first off, that's the wrong mentality. We got to change the way we think before we see anything different in our lives. All right? So I'm about to go finish studying, finish putting in the work, and I'll see y'all on the next one.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like hey, bust that on a beat, bro, deep, bro, in the rap, he a freak, though.